How do employees file a wrongful termination claim? In recent news, many employees are questioning their rights after being terminated from their jobs. The topic of wrongful termination is trending, and many are searching for answers. If you believe you were wrongfully terminated, you have options to seek justice and compensation. The process can vary based on where you live, but there are common steps you can follow to file a claim. First, you need to determine if your termination was wrongful. This usually means you were fired for an illegal reason. Examples include discrimination, retaliation, or being let go without proper notice. Not every termination is wrongful, but some red flags include being dismissed after raising concerns or being pressured to resign. Next, it is important to gather evidence. Document everything related to your termination. This includes emails, performance reviews, witness statements, and any communication with your employer. This documentation will support your claim if you choose to move forward. If you are in the United States, you may need to file a complaint with a government agency before going to court. For instance, if your termination involved discrimination, you can file a charge with the United States Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The deadline for filing with this agency is usually 180 days from the date of the discriminatory act. However, this can extend to 300 days if your state has its own anti-discrimination law. You must file your complaint within this time limit, including weekends and holidays. After filing with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission or a similar state agency, you may receive a notice of your right to sue. This notice allows you to file a lawsuit in court. In some states, you can skip the agency step and go directly to court, depending on local laws. Your lawsuit can seek reinstatement, lost income, lost benefits, compensation for emotional distress, punitive damages, and legal fees. If you are outside the United States, the process may differ. For example, in India, employees who believe they were wrongfully terminated must first appeal to local labor authorities. The case may then be reviewed by conciliation officers, industrial tribunals, or labor courts. This process can take several months to a couple of years to resolve. In Canada, specifically Ontario, wrongful dismissal occurs when an employee is terminated without proper notice or pay in lieu of notice. Employees can consult a lawyer to determine if their termination was lawful and what compensation they may be entitled to. No matter where you are, it is wise to consult with a lawyer who specializes in labor and employment law. A lawyer can help you understand your rights, gather evidence, and guide you through the process of filing a claim or lawsuit. To summarize, filing a wrongful termination claim usually involves these steps. Identify if your termination was wrongful, collect evidence, file a complaint with the appropriate government agency or court, and seek legal advice to protect your rights and interests.